everyone, welcome to the discussion of the headlines of the day. We're discussing the headlines from the Hindu newspaper dated April 15, 2022. I hope you guys are doing great. So, starting with the discussion of the headlines relevant to General Studies Paper 1, please take a look on page number 1. This is coming from the subject of geography. The headline says that IMD forecast normal monsoon, no El Nino. Now, understand about the southwest monsoon, the factors influencing southwest monsoon formation, and also the impacts of monsoon on life in India. Next, take a look on page number 1 from the topic of art and culture. The headline says that Belur's historic Chinnakeshava temple strikes a note of harmony. Understand and learn the facts related to Chinnakeshava temple. We start with the discussion of the headlines relevant to General Studies Paper 2. Please take a look on page number 8 from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that Red Star over Solomon Islands. Understand and know about what is the controversy over the China-Solomon Island Security Cooperation Deal. Also, what does it mean for geopolitics in the South Pacific? Next, take a look on page number 8 from the topic of international relations. The headline says that understanding the sovereign debt crisis in Sri Lanka. You need to understand that what is sovereign debt and why is Sri Lanka unable to make good on its foreign debt commitments, and what is the cost of defaulting on foreign debt, and how is the island nation planning to rejuvenate its foreign reserves. Next, take a look on page number 12 from the topic of health. The headline says that EOI sought for digital health ecosystem. Know about Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission ABTM. Also know about the features, the significance and the challenges, and also what lies ahead as far as Ayushman Bharat scheme is concerned. Take a look on page number 13. This is coming from the topic of international relations. The headline says that Russia warns against NATO enlargement. Now understand that why does Russia warn of nuclear hypersonic deployment if Sweden and Finland join NATO? Also its global ramification and what lies ahead. Next, take a look on page number 1 from the topic of environment. We're discussing the headlines relevant to GS paper 3 now. The headline says that MP's panel lends voice against elephant trade. Understand that what are the key provisions of Wildlife Protection Amendment Bill 2021 and also their objectives. Next, take a look on page number 6 from the topic of environment. The headline says that a window for interstate collaboration to breathe easy. Understand and know about air pollution. What is air pollution? Sources of air pollution, associated risk, and why the Delhi and Punjab government have been receiving criticism on the issue of air pollution, and how can two states collaborate and what lies ahead. Next, take a look on page number 6 from the topic of economy. The headline says that growth banks. Understand that what are the major takeaways from the World Bank 2022 growth projections for South Asian economies, and what is India's growth prospects, and how Russia-Ukraine conflict triggered fresh challenges. Also, what needs to be done in this particular context. Take a look on page number 7 from the topic of economy. The headline says that is the Reserve Bank doing enough to rein in inflation? You need to understand that why has India's inflation stayed above the Reserve Bank of India RBI's upper tolerance limit of 6% for 3 months running? Also, is the CPI index appropriately represented? Also, how relevant is the composition currently? Next, is the RBI behind the curve in reining in inflation and what lies ahead? Next, on page number 14 from the topic of economy, the headline is government's capex to spur jobs, manufacturing, says Finman. Understand that why has the recent budget focused on capital expenditure for the current fiscal year, and also how will it boost manufacturing and tax revenue collection. Take a look on page number 14 again from the topic of economy. The headline says that government approves the 61 project under PLI plan for textiles. Understand and know about the production linked incentive PLI scheme for textiles, aims and objectives, and also the achievements. Well, that's all for today's The Hindu headline discussion. You guys take care. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.